Yeah, I wanted to thank O.P. Tandon Ji, who has been a very, very dear and long friend with whom I have also had the opportunity to work, and also Rebon Banerjee from FNVA for organizing this condolence meeting for Krishna Varma Ji. And I think both Meher and Saiba are also here, family members of Krishna Varma Ji. Even though I have not met Krishna Varma Ji much earlier. It was only in the last 2-3 years that I got to know him, and there are many friends here who also know him. I took part in one of the webinar when I was in Ladakh, and then he also came down to, Mr. Krishna Varma came down to Dharamsala some months back, and we had a nice sitting and a lunch together, and I found him to be, of course, with all the experience that he had over so many years working in the Cabinet Secretariat, he has a lot of advice to give us in terms of the functioning of the Central Tibetan Administration, and also in terms of strengthening relationship between the FNVA and the Central Tibetan Administration in organizing events and conferences. So that was my last memory of Krishna Varma Ji, and he had a lot of ideas around Dharamsala, including some work that he intended to do in Dharamsala, and I really feel fortunate to have met him, but very unfortunate that we have not been able to work together much. But as we say in Tibetan, everybody and all of us, all Buddhists and Hindus, and all of us believe that when we are alive, we should make our life meaningful. And I believe that Krishna Varma Ji has spent all his life very, very meaningfully. And I also tell my public that there is nobody to blame. When you are born alone. And when you go, you have to go alone. You cannot take your family with you. But at the end of your life, the only thing you can do is you have to ask yourself whether your life has been meaningful or not. And in the case of Krishna Varma Ji, I'm sure he led a very, very meaningful life, helping the government, the people of India, helping people who are deprived of their rights, people who are underprivileged, like the Tibetans or the Uyghurs or any other community or people who suffer repression from government. So I want to tell the family that I really want to pray that Mr. Varma Ji is born again amongst our midst and continue with the work that he had done in this life and in the next life also. As we Tibetans say, reincarnations are born to carry out the good works of the previous life. So I'm sure Mr. Varma will be born again amongst us, and if we live that long, maybe we'll also have the opportunity to work with him in his next life. So thank you, everybody. I see a host of dignitaries here who are very good friends of Mr. Varma, and on behalf of the Tibetan people inside and outside Tibet, on behalf of the Central Tibetan Administration, on my personal behalf, I express condolence to the family of Mr. Varma, and I look forward to seeing you in one of these days in the future when I come down to Dharamsala. I'm sure O.P. Tandon also has a complaint against me that we are not able to meet. So next time when I do come to Dharamsala, I would like to take the opportunity to meet with the family members and also Mr. Tandon Ji and all other friends. Thank you so much for inviting us and giving us this opportunity to express our condolence to Varma Ji. Thank you.